Hello neighbors, I'm Steve here with etrailer.com. Today we're taking a look at these Air Lift LoadLifter 7500 XL Ultimate Air Helper Springs for your rear axle. Now folks, these are a custom fit application. They do fit a 2023 through 2024 Ford F350 Super Duty 4-wheel drive. Always make sure you check your year, make, and model in our fit guide, etrailer.com. Make sure you're getting the right parts the first time, as parts do change over time, and this video may be outdated, who knows. Now I want to mention that these also come with a internal jounce bumper. I'll throw a graphic up there on the screen for you. That's going to help prevent damage when driving with either an underinflated or an uninflated airbag. So that little rubber jounce stopper inside there, that white thing you see there, that's going to help keep everything protected and safe in the event of an uninflation. Now folks, these will provide your vehicle with up to 7,500 pounds of load leveling support. Now by load leveling, we simply mean you're not adding this kind of trailer weight capacity to your vehicle. Your vehicle is only rated for what it was made for at the factory. These are just assisting that. Now they do, by that, they do help reduce strain on your rear suspension. They improve both the safety and ride quality, and they're very nice, big 7-inch diameter compared to some of the 5-inch ones that are out there, like the LoadLifter 5000s, for example. Now, that's going to offer a greater leveling strength at a lower air pressure, so you shouldn't have to inflate these as much as the other ones out there. Now they're also going to keep your vehicle level when you're hauling a heavy load, improve steering, braking performance, and also maintain that safe headlight aim. So we've all put something in the truck or SUV or whatnot, and you're squatting in the rear, and that's pushing the headlights up. These will pump you back up to level and assist with that drive. So that in turn is going to help keep the tires from wearing unevenly. You can also manually adjust either the left or right or vice versa independently. So let's say you have like maybe a camper in the bed of the truck, or maybe a salt spreader, or who knows what, you know, some farm implements, and you want one side to be a little stiffer than the other. You can certainly do that with these as well. I'm going to zoom in so you can see these a little better. I've mocked these up, so keep that in mind. Everything's loose fitting. Obviously these brackets and everything will be over the axle, attached to the frame, that kind of stuff. Now these again will level the vehicle front to rear, and you can inflate each spring, like I said, independently. And what they're going to do also is diminish sway. They'll help absorb road shock. They'll give you that smoother ride, you know, on bumps and potholes, that kind of stuff. And they do come with what's called Air Lift's exclusive upper and lower roll plates, and that's going to increase the load capacity of the air springs themselves. Now those also protect the springs from damage, thus extending the life of your air spring suspension as well. Now the bags themselves are constructed of a 2-ply fabric reinforced rubber, while the end caps that are covered here by these round plates here, the end caps are actually a high quality strength Zydo nylon, which is lighter, stronger, and corrosion resistant compared to steel. Now let's talk about mounting brackets, hardware. Those are included. I want to pop up a graphic here. Start at the top left. So you notice that that bracket is longer than the one on the right. So it is a left to right custom fit. So keep in mind, read the instructions, make sure you're putting them on the right side. Everything should line up. You see those holes there in those brackets. They should match right up to your frame's hole. Should be a pretty simple install. It might be a little tedious, time consuming, just because there's a lot of little bolts and stuff. One thing I noticed when I was putting these together just for mocking them up here today was that there's some bolts you can't see in that picture that are kind of hidden, and they kind of come up from the bottom and from the top down of these different plates, and you have to put them on before you attach the brackets to the airbags themselves. So just follow the instructions and you shouldn't have any problem. The rest of the hardware you see in that photo, you get the airline just like I got here on the table, and all the nuts, bolts, and that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to show you a graphic of that because I've got stuff put together and used, and then I've got stuff laid out, and I wanted to kind of keep the angle where I got it. So it's kind of hard to see some of that other stuff in there. So you also get a heat shield. That's that flat metal guy down there. Sometimes you'll need to put that around the muffler or something to protect the bag, depending on the location. Now, like I mentioned, the manual inflation valve and airline, it's all included. The compressor system, if you want, or an in-cab gauge, that stuff's sold separately, so you can hook this up to like a wireless compressor, a wired compressor, in the cab, remote control system, all that. We sell it here at etrailer.com. You're more than welcome to purchase that separately. Pretty much all those are compatible with each other, but just read all the specs to make sure. These are compatible with most fifth wheel and gooseneck hitches. They're made here in the USA, and you do have to keep 5 PSI minimum in these guys, but you can go up to 100 if needed. Again, with these being bigger bags, you probably won't have to put that much PSI in it. You're probably gonna be surprised, actually. They have a nice lifetime warranty, and the manual inflation valves I was mentioning, those usually get mounted on the back bumper for easy access. Now here at eTrailer, we typically put one on the left side of the license plate and one on the right. But depending on the vehicle, the year, the location, that might not be an option. We just find that kind of helps keep everything looking nice and neat and smooth. There's also brackets you can purchase separately where you can put those Schrader valves on a bracket underneath the bumper if you so choose. So lots of options, folks. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for our look at these big Air Lift LoadLifter 7500 XLs. I'm Steve with etrailer.com. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.